Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and watching Global Governance News TV. Today we're going to discuss about the boycott entry of Muslim, social boycott of Muslim in Haryana villages. I think more than 50 villages in three districts. It is last week calls in the light of recent communal clashes in Haryana. No Panchayat of many 50 Haryana villages has approached the police and administration, informing them about their decision to boycott members of the Muslim community. Similarly, worded letters came after the communal violence started on July 31st and in Haryana. And as per media reports, villages from the district include the Mahendragarh, Jhajjar, and Rewari immediately wrote to the police and district administration. These villages were primarily hit by the communal clashes that erupted in July 31st after VHP religious procession was attacked and led to loss of 6 lives accompanied by a significant damage to property. This is the only official figure. Many eyewitnesses has said whatever police has not divulged and the society this is a numbers is has been hidden by the administration. And the latest Hindu communities of the villages have also strongly voiced their decision to not rent out houses and shops to the people from Muslim community after the communal clashes. Moreover, villagers are also scrutinizing the identification proof of street vendors before allowing them into the villages. According to Brahmzada, outgoing councillor of MC Municipal Corruption Gurugram, Aadhaar cards or the valid identity proofs of the teenagers should be thoroughly checked letting out properties. Yadav further said the Balmiki people should operate meat shops in the district and call for boycott of shops run by Muslims. The violence broke out in New on July 31st due to the Muslim community. It is already obvious, clear already. Many videos has been just surfaced. Police has seen, world has seen how they were violent just to kill the Hindu community, just trying to hide their lives in a Narkal Shiv temple. How they were united, how they were lashed the all arms and ammunitions, how they have just burnt out the cyber police station. Our government is alert mode, and today, just 2 days before, just local deputy commissioner has taken the cognizance and sent the so-called notice to the concerned villages how you can just do this. Once, once you are not just saving the lives of the Hindu communities, other ones you are trying to make your so-called administration strong and just uh, reverse. You are sending the notices. Is it justice? And on the other hand, the Chief Minister of Haryana, Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, already accepted government has not capacity to secure and safety each and every people of the state. So nonsense statement, as I understand. We'll discuss on the issue why and this type of uh, I think statement are there. So we'll discuss the Poonam Sharma, political analyst. Poonam ji, welcome in this show. How just you analyze the whole situation? And again, just I also input that one PIL also file. So it's obvious. First, they make the violence, they make the riots. Other than they filed also shameless people and alleging the Haryana Muslim body not to give the employment, otherwise they would call Gaddar. Petition filed by Supreme Court to prevent the hate speeches. Chori and Sina Chori. Application filed by the Kerala resident Shaheen Abdullah. What nonsense! You are living in Kerala. You are trying to make the Kerala to Haryana. Apex Court earlier passed various orders directing police to proactive and preventing hate speeches and quote. And last week also directed Central Delhi and neighboring states to ensure there is no violence and hate speeches in NCR region after communal violence broke out in Haryana. And what Kapil Sibal, you know, what he have been doing, and in video surface social media on August 2nd, a procession by the Samast Hindu Samaj can be seen walking through the neighborhood of Hishar, Haryana, in presence of police official issuing warning to the resident shopkeeper. How just he making the sense? Really nonsense. Once you just already make the thefts in the other houses and make the violence, other than you're trying to the playing the victim card, is it justified? What do you think, Punami? Unmute yourself.
Namaskar. Thanks for calling me to the show. Uh, if we go back, these incidents are not new. Attacks on Hindus, this is not a new incident in what had happened, what had taken place in Kashmir. Hindus had suffered whatnot. Earlier to no violence in Delhi, we have seen, not only in Delhi, the biggest example is we can cite upon is West Bengal. The way Hindus were being killed during elections, the way Hindus had fled, and it has become a everyday affair to in every part of our country today. So this is very unfortunate. And interestingly, no, so many people, there, it was some, by God's grace, some lives were saved, but it was a planned event. And if only things would have taken place in the planned way, so many lives would have been gone. है ना? Maximum 3,000 to 4,000 people had gone for the pilgrimage, and it was unfortunate. Why they were at First of all, the question is why they were attacked. Number two, who had attacked them? All
Yeah,
the people, those who had attacked them were Muslims. Clear cut. There is this is what is this? The perpetrators of violence were Muslims. So, if the people of Nu, Mewat, if the people of Haryana, Hindu people, villages, if they have organized themselves to fight against it, to not, they are not going to attack people, they are not going to attack Muslim people. The only thing what they have done is they have just boycotted. No one get it. What is the problem with it? Why can't people defend themselves? Why the government has to interfere in this affairs? Why? What is it? What does it mean? That means, are you making one community weaker? Hindu community is you are making, trying to make them helpless. Anytime one can come and attack, and you are not supposed to react, or you are not supposed to retaliate. It's not Hindu people, from villages, they have taken up arms, or they are going to attack Muslim communities anywhere. It's not going to be like that. It's just they have expressed their behavior. They are not going to accept it more anymore. I think this is a brave step from the people. This is a country where we all have lived very, since so many years.
actually, this
Even
is
Muslim
also a
people,
matter of the right of privacy, right of the safety, right of
right?
the self-respect, right of the all self-safety also. And we'll discuss on that how the government, what had done the past government of present in Kashmir, in Kerala, in Karnataka, in Telangana, how the Hindu has been living, how just Andhra, how the Christian dom is going to be dominant there as the government as there, how in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh also but Haryana is a BJP ruling state. How he had to make the statement, in what circumstances, we'll also discuss on this point after the break. Well, welcome to the break. Just from we were discussing how just already with 50 villages of the three districts, Mahendragarh, Jazdar, and Rewari, has already informed the police. They gone systematic way, planned way. not the hide anything. But why government reacted like that? Why not government reacted on that day and very day? Where the intelligence? Where the police superintendent? Where is the Aman Shanti committee and so called? Where the Muslim leaders who already planned just to kill the all targeted Hindus? Where are all the leaders and Muslim leaders and Hindu leaders? Someone, Mr. Bajrangi, has been already arrested. VHP has just detached himself. Although he is Hindu, he was advocating for the Hindu cause. How you just keep up the responsibility? He is not the part of the VHP or Bajrang Dal. They have issued any certificates, any card like that. Who will protect the rights of Hindu? Neither government of the BJP as Hindu just thinks this is our government. Already Congress has declared himself with the so many examples say they are the only for the Muslims and the protecting Muslims. Last 70 years we have been just observing and seeing. So what should Hindu do? What they have done right and wrong? One, how Hindu should go. Two, Punam.
The step which I think this is a very good and wise step taken up by the people of Haryana, people from the villages, and they have done a very good thing. They are not attacking anyone. They are retaliating it in this way. They are expressing their behavior that they are not going to entertain such community, which is not at all it is not peaceful, and they had experienced such a bad a violent an attack, a violent attack, pilgrimage, our religious processions, and they are, our religious processions are facing this, and this has become very rampant. Actually, it had been they had been doing it in Bihar also, and there also the same thing. Whenever in West Bengal, the Durga Puja, during Durga Puja, when Visarjan takes place, it is a very scary affair nowadays. In Bihar also, in Bengal also, and now why Hindus are being so vulnerable? It's really a matter of concern. And is it possible for the government to provide security for each Hindu house? It is not at all possible, because this all of a sudden getting attacked, being killed, these are a small incident. It causes a big, it makes a big affair. So that has to be, so what do we do? In Kashmir, we have seen, in Kerala, we have seen, and it has become in UP one village. What was, I do not remember its name. Kerana. The
Yeah,
village people, they had been facing so much, and there are villages when you call them minority, but when these minority in a village, when they are either they outnumber, and then Hindu people, Hindu families, they have to flee the village. They have to flee of the place
so
wherever.
actually, how does the
So
DC the council
minority
has
becomes
taken the step?
majority.
So they have taken any states, whatever they bulldoze some the Rohingyas and all, but they have any data how uh, acres of land, how the road constructions has been encroached by the such class of people, either Muslim and any class, that should be taken a step. Election is now hand at hand. Before that, 6 months back, so lot of government fund has been allotted to the new Mehbad, especially to the development of Muslim community, not a Hindu. What nonsense they are doing! Once you are just trying to protect from the Hindu, another you are just to protect. No, this is appeasement or not? Once our Prime Minister and when Modi saying just to quit appeasement. And on the other hand, the Haryana government is doing same like things. You are threatening Hindus. They should not just they own the safety measures for their own families and all villages and all society. Is there any sense of the Haryana government? They are trying to oppose the policy of a Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi. What do you think, Punam?
Politics of appeasement should be stopped in India now, in Bharat, because this was the reason Congress has today the it's in sorry state of affairs. Congress is losing the ground, it's lost its ground, and the same if the government, central government, whoever is ruling at present, if they also adopt this policy, I do not think it will last longer, because we need a fair, a fair government at the center, not a partisan, not with partisan roles and biasness. What is this? Just to grab votes, just to grab power. You are no. This is not being, this is not done actually, and it is very important for the people to realize that this type of violent activities are very harmful for a proper democracy to function. And how will we live otherwise? And I think Hindu community has been suffering a lot all these years. In Kashmir, till now, the Kashmiri Hindus, those who had been displaced, have not been, rehabilitated yet. They have not found their, their houses, their places back in Kashmir. So it is just a process going on. How long will it take? But here we understand that it was due to a single community. Why the jihadi people, they are, they are being supported by Muslims. If it is such, so we are sorry to say, people will find their measures, their defense measures themselves, and it is very natural. I do not think any government should behave, should interfere, should have the right to interfere in, if you are
Yeah, you
not,
are right.
if
This
you
is
are
also
saying,
this is a violation of the Constitution of Bharat, and that is the right of privacy, right of safety, and government should not be interfere in the private affairs and the private safety. As on the other hand, the Manohar Lal Khattar, Haryana CM, has already accepted their fault if government can't do the take the major concern just for the safety of the people. Thank you very much, Punamji, and just will check on the issues, and our show must go on, and whatever uh, uh, those who are concerned should be punished according to land of law, according to law of constitution. No one is above from the constitution, the law of the land. As I think all are equal. As far as concerned the Muslim, we know there are so many Muslim leaders, Muslim reformers has already praised in our country, either Ahmadullah and either Asfaqullah, the freedom movement, and Dr. Kalam, Dr. Zakir Hussain, Fakhruddin Ahmad, and many, and judiciary as well as the uh, uh, bureaucracy and all. But they should advocate for the country, that is a Bharat, not for the caste, creed, and religion. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.